Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We'll also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 196 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days in a row, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I also challenged myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. This is my second year ever running. Within the first full year of running, at the age of 31, I was able to run 1,002 miles, and I did that within 175 days out of the year in 2020. So me going for 1,500 miles is a 50% increase in the amount of miles as opposed to last year. And 365 days is over a 100% increase opposed to the amount of days I ran last year. Not to mention this year it's all days in a row. I also challenged myself to run two big major races within this time frame. One being a 50K trail race that was in Yankee Springs Trail. That was the Yankee Springs State Park in Middleville, Michigan. And I got that done in 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. That was 31-mile trail. So I'm officially an ultra runner. And the bigger accomplishment in that was not only was I able to do that, but I was able to keep up the run streak that was on day 156. And now we are currently on 196. We are 40 days out from that big run, and the streak is still alive. I also challenged myself to run the Detroit Free Press Marathon that is coming up here in October. I'm going to be doing the Motor City Challenge of that one, which entails running the 5K and the competitive mile the day before the actual marathon, and then after running those, going out and actually running the marathon. So we're really looking forward to that race as well within this year. Other than that, let's talk about miles, guys. Today is day 196, like I said. Today I put in 6.7 miles for the day, a lot more than I had planned to originally once I got out there. That put me at 21.6 miles for the week, which put me at 92.5 miles for the month, which put me at 893.6 miles for the year. Now let's quickly focus in on these monthly miles. Every single month I challenge myself to do a 100-mile challenge, and I do it in honor of a charity in which I donate money, and I also start a coinciding fundraiser to raise money and awareness for that charity throughout the month. So for the first 6 months we were able to raise money for 6 or 8 charities. Now we're sitting here in the 7th month of July, and we're raising money for the Detroit Phoenix Sitter. And what they do is they help focus on rehabilitating the youth homeless within the Detroit area, anywhere from ages 13 to 26. They help them find homes, jobs, help them get cleaned up if they need some hygiene needs. They help them, with education and finding jobs, like I said, and getting food if they don't have a good source of nutrition and stuff. They help trying to feed them with better nutrition than what they might be getting being homeless. So they focus on that within the Detroit area. Like I said, ages 13 to 26, the youth homeless. If you'd like to donate to this month's fundraiser, you can find a link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram or Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram or Facebook story. Within the stories, you can click on the top. It'll say donate on Facebook. It'll open up a page where you're able to make your donations. All donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this fundraiser. Facebook is not taking any portion of your donations. They are the middleman in this process, but they've made the agreement not to take any cuts of the donations. And I do know times are tough. Not everyone can afford to donate right now. That is fine. If you would like to still help out, though, the best thing you can do is just to click that share button, get it out there, get it known, let people know that what the cause is about. Just getting those extra eyes on it really, really helps tremendously, more than you would believe. So just clicking that share button, and donations that are coming in help tremendously, guys. Other than that, let's kind of get ready to get into today's episode. Before that, we got to talk about my reading challenge and the word of the day. So reading challenge, I failed yet again. We'll get into that. I was supposed to read at least 30 minutes a day, and I told myself I was going to read a little bit last night or this morning. But after I got done shooting that episode last night, I came upstairs, instantly got hit with a fever. I was completely out of it. I don't know what was going on. My wife had to like throw cold water on me. I was like completely out of it. I actually got vaccinated yesterday morning. It hit me hard last night. I got no sleep. Woke up today feeling like absolute garbage. I still feel like absolute garbage. So I was not able to read last night, or this morning, and who knows if I will tonight. Because like I said, I'm probably gonna go to bed right after this. Try to get some sleep. Hopefully tomorrow morning I can get back into the book, which is Beyond Order by Jordan Peterson. It's the second book in the 12 Rules for Life series. Other than that, we can do word of the day real quick. I don't even have it loaded up, but we'll look it up. So word of the day, if I can see here. Flounder, to struggle, to move, or obtain footing. Thrash about wildly, to proceed or act clumsy or ineffectually. So that is the word of the day, to flounder, which I might be doing through this podcast today, because today I'm out of it, guys. My head is just throbbing right now. I feel nauseous. So let's talk about that actually. Today, episode 196, today's theme is going to be fever. Like I said, guys, I went out yesterday. I got vaccinated. It was something, not to get, I don't want to get political or anything like that, but it was something I didn't really want to do, especially right away. Not until there was more information about it. I felt I was taking care of my body pretty good in order to not get vaccinated. But circumstances happened where I had to get vaccinated, and it was fine. I got vaccinated. I was all right with it. So I went and got it, but oh man, I knew this is exactly what was going to happen. That's why I try to put it off as long as possible, especially with trying to run this streak. Today was bad, guys. I felt like garbage all day. I finally started to feel a little bit better. Still had a slight fever when I decided to go for a run. It was the best I felt though all day, so I figured, hey, let's get out there. Had planned to do like 3 miles, hoping I could get 3 miles done. But I got like half a mile in and I felt great. I felt like I was almost sweating out the fever. It felt my muscles that were aching and felt tired started to feel really good getting out there and moving. So I decided to keep going, and then I pushed myself, and part of myself told myself I was gonna do a half marathon. Then I got to like mile 2 and I could start really feeling it, and then I got to mile 3, and I was like, yeah, this is it. Mile 3.5, I was like, yep, turning around. Or not 3.5, 3.35. I was like, yeah, I need to turn around. We're just going to do 6.7 for the day. That seems like probably too much. I should have even done. I probably should have just stuck with the 3 like I had originally planned. But getting out there, feeling better, knowing I wanted to get as many miles as possible, and really wanted to push myself because, like I said, I do have a fever and I do feel like garbage. But it was kind of another challenge to really get out there and see what I was capable of, which was possibly a bad idea. Like I said, because right now I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I might throw up or what, but just not feeling very hot. So, just been fighting this fever, trying to get over it, and trying to stay focused on my runs and on my scheduling. And, with this fever and this vaccination and stuff going on, I just feel so like out of it. Like I don't know what's going on half the time. I just feel very I don't know, just out of it. It's the best way to describe it, guys. So I'm gonna keep this episode pretty short because yeah, like I said, I do not feel good at all. So for today's episode, today's daily discipline, it is fever. It's when these fevers come on, when something comes on that really wants to debilitate you. Sweat it out, guys, or rest. Those are the 2 best things you could try to do, is try to sweat it out or just try to get as much rest as you can and let it do its course, which is what I probably should have done, but I didn't. So for your daily discipline, like I said, guys, it's when you come across a fever to really boost your immune system and strengthen it and get over it. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really have a good daily discipline for you today. I'm out of it. But I am going to close this episode out. Episode 196 days in a row. Thank you guys so much for following along and listening. If you guys can, please give this podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube, and whatever podcast streaming platform you guys have been listening on. Other than that, thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow for 197. Hopefully, I'm feeling 100% better because part of me still is upset that I felt completely great and I took something that was going to make me feel sick. I get it, but I don't get it. So I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 197. Like I said, hopefully I feel better and we'll have a good episode for you. All right, thank you guys so much for listening and following along. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.